Sure. So let's do that. So start clapping, sister. Start clapping. All the way to the back. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome on stage my brother, Cleo Bonny.
Sex on the beach. Sex on the beach. Yeah, sorry about it. I was just talking to somebody just in the background there. He's busy asking for sex on the beach. So the next thing that came into my mind was like, sex on the beach is something else. I must go buy condoms, Paul. Now, what's happening? Are you guys alright? Yeah. Okay, good. It's winter now, right? It's time to produce more. I was just screaming my nail. Gonna crash on me. They said I was born in Malawi. So I'm a Salawian because I was born in Malawi and I have parents from Malawi and South Africa. So I call myself Salawian. That works well. They said I should come here and be an opening act, So I said, okay, I'm here to do the opening act of Mahotla. So I said, opening act. I'm going to do it so that I open so that he can enter. So this is the opening act, that I'm doing over here. Because I know Mahotla is, that guy is a transgender. So you gotta be careful somehow, there and there. He's a transgender. So, this other day, the one thing that I realized is there a Zimbabwean here? Are any foreigners here? Oh, you're Zimbabwean? I know Zimbabweans, they know almost everything. They can fix everything. I'm telling you. You say hard, they can fix your wife. They fix everything, these people. I'm sorry. Tell Mugabe it's time. Time's up. So, including Indians. Wait, there are no Indians here? Okay, so this looks like a black funeral. Indians also claim that they know everything. They will never say they don't know what is it, because I remember this other day, I had a wristwatch, my wristwatch was broken. So I went to the shop of the Indians and I said, could you please fix my wristwatch? It's broken. So he took a look at it and it was fixed. That moment when you waited for your wristwatch to be fixed. It's not digital wristwatch, it's those clock digital watch. So he's busy fixing. Then he says, no, I can't fix this because, sorry, wait. The motherboard of this wrist is fucked up. Now, as far as I know about the motherboard, I don't know where the motherboard has to do all this. So I thought to myself, okay, this guy, let me just try to make a call and let me give him $5 so that he can be able to, maybe I must call somebody. I give him $5, of course. And he takes the $5, he looks at it, against the light. So I'm asking, what's happening? Why are you, looking at my $5 against the light? He said, yo, I'm just looking because maybe your motherboard is fucked up. Now, everything Indians say, it's always, they can fix, they'll never say they can't fix anything. So it's different from the Zimbabwe brothers and sisters. Yes, that's what happens. Now, one thing that I learned when I came to South Africa is, in this country, I'm sorry to say this, don't xenophobia attack me. I told you I'm half Malawian, half South African, so you could have xenophobia attack me if you want to. So when I came here, I said, this is a risky country financially, in terms of, I realized that when you have a woman in this country, they say you should pay lobola or dowry or whatsoever. So I said, how much? She said, 100,000. Now, I remember back home, if I have a woman, I can pay chicken legs, not even a bride pack, Now they say, if you're educated, lady, are you educated? You can, because if you're educated, how much would it cost me? So the woman is very expensive in this country, so expensive than a private school. Very expensive. That is. It's very expensive, in this country. So that's one thing that I've learned in this country. Now, I realized recently, technology is really transforming very, very fast. There's an application, I think it's good. It's called Google Translator. You basically, scan the picture. You just scan the picture, then it can translate into a text. I think you've seen that, right? It's new application. Is anyone, you guys, know that application? Who knows that application? This application, you just scan with your phone. You scan the picture, then Google Translator translates into words. It can also translate, I think, words, whatever, something like that. So I have this application in my phone, and I scanned a picture of a cat that was eating. Now listen to this. The cat is eating, right? Now, our grandparents used to call a cat, there's a name that they used to call a cat. So does anybody? Sorry? Yeah, or pussycat or something. So, when you scan this picture, it actually translates into words. So you can imagine if you scan a picture of a cat eating, it'll be what? Pussy eating. There you go. So what I'm trying to say is, these applications we gotta be careful, because I scanned a picture of Zuma. Zuma's head. It says Zuma is gay. So what I'm trying to say is, these applications we have to be careful. Now, there's another thing that I learned in South Africa about names. When you go to Malawi, we get Christian names. Like, my name is Cleo. When I came to South Africa, they give them their, Tswana name and a closer name, so on and so forth. So, but I came across this friend of mine. I asked him, what's your name? He says, my name is Pipinyana. I don't even know what that is. I don't understand what that is. I don't know what it means, and I don't want to know. I'm sorry. I'm not interested. I'm sorry, because the lady there is very happy about the wording, that word. Now, the other one, I don't know why, but I don't know. The other one, the other friend of mine, his name is Matakala. Now, you can imagine if you give your child this name, you must be careful, because these names have the meanings, and they'll start behaving like that. What's your name, my brother? Pipinyana. So that's what is happening now, guys. One thing that the good thing about South Africa is crime. One thing I love about this country is crime. Crime is beautiful. There's a lot of crimes. You can participate in crime, entrepreneurs and everything else. Okay, and people get hijacked. But there's one race that has never been hijacked in this country: is Hindus, Indians. The reason being why they don't get hijacked, because they have a panic button. You'll see the red dot here, the panic button. It's not Wi-Fi hotspot. It's a panic button. It's a emergency. So the black car hijackers are afraid to hijack the Indians that have got a red dot here, because they're afraid that could be panic button, emergency button. They could press it. It's a tracker. Yeah, and this is a beautiful country, I must say. One thing that I've learned about us people, tell me, what happens to people's breath in the morning? What happens to people's breath? I mean, I hate myself, when my girlfriend wakes up in the morning and says, good morning. People's breath is always not good. Guys, thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Yeah, one more time for Cleo, ladies and gentlemen.